What up, YouTube? It's your boy Frankie D. Brookshire Jr., aka Cranky Crookshire, owner of Crookshire Entertainment, creator of Life's a Movie. Go check the channel out. Life's a Movie is spelled LIF 3 apostrophe $ space @ space MOVI 3. Yes. Just doing a quick vid. Don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I'm just gonna go up the top of the head. Yeah, so first of all, shout out to the Eagles, you know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts, you know what I mean? We did it again. Saquon, AJ, Schmitty, the Slim Reaper, AJ Brown, I apologize again. You my guy, man. I'll tell you why I apologize another time. But anyway, Bird Gang, you know what I mean? We did it again 4-0, you know what I mean? Like I said, we already got the two-peat in the bag. I'm looking forward to the three-peat. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we're gonna go undefeated, but anyway, what Jalen Hurts said, that's the topic. It's a privileged. Pressure is a privilege. Pressure is a privilege. Just like as you get older, man, life gets tough. It gets hard. It gets harder, man. Like, don't ever grow up, man. If you could, life gets tougher and tougher and tougher the older you get, especially, your body break down. And it's like, shout out to my dad. I love my father. It's like, I watch him, and I remember him, like, when I was younger, my father was like, Mr. Invincible, and just, I was, scared of my father. I feared my father because my father used to whoop ass. Like, he ain't beat my sisters as much. You know what I mean? I used to get my ass whooped. Me and my mother and my sister was just talking about that the other day, about some beatings I get. I was a bad kid. Not a bad kid. I just was a little, I guess, mouthy. I mean, I wouldn't cuss no adult out, but back in the day, you couldn't talk back to older elders. You know what I mean? I had to learn the hard way. But I respect my elders and stuff. But yeah, my father, he was, he used to whoop ass, and now he's older. I love my father. He's don't clown me, don't get on me. My father's 76, I think. Sorry if I'm not looking in the camera like that, but yeah, my father's 76, I believe. Yes, or 74 or 75. I forget. I don't even know how old my sisters are. My mom's 72. But yeah, I just watch him, and it's like, he's older. And my father, the type, you can't really tell him things, but he'll tell you everything. He'll tell you how to do any and everything. I love him. And then it's crazy because it's like stuff that my father told me, especially back then and even now. It's like, ain't like he was wrong. I'm not saying when he tell you shit, he'll tell you how to do stuff, but he don't want you telling him how to do shit or just telling him anything. But his the stuff he tell me, it be right. It come true. Majority of it. But it's just, I watch him, and he gets older, and it's like, he's you get older, you can see the old man. He's an old man. And as you get older, that's what I realized too. As you get older, people get. I'm not saying my father's miserable, but he doesn't like. I know he don't like the fact that you get older. Your knees hurt, all kind of stuff. Like, what I'm saying, that just happens when you get old. And it's like, I look at him, and it's like, hopefully I'll get to that age, and I know I will. Hopefully, God willing. But it's like, it's not going to be fun unless I take care of myself and everything like that. So that's why I look at him, and it's like, I know I got to take care of myself better. And plus, he wants me to be better than him. That's what all parents want. They want you to be better than them. But I look at him, and it's like, not just him either. I see old people, and it just hit me like, dang, like, I'm going to get there, hopefully, But it ain't going to be pretty and fun, because it's like, and it's like, I look at myself, like, and it's like, I believe I ain't going to get up here and be getting all cocky and bragging, but I believe, hopefully I age well. I mean, I'm 46, but it's like you're gonna get wrinkled and shit like that. My father ain't wrinkled or nothing like that, but it's like I feel like I guess we age well, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna be old, and I'm the oldest of my two youngest sisters, and it's like I don't want my I'm working, I'm on my lunch. It's like my sisters, they work. I'm creating what I'm doing so I can, I don't have no family, but they're my family. I don't gotta take care of nobody but me. But my sisters is, of age, they grown. But it's like I want to be able to provide, and they don't have to. I don't want them to have to work because I don't want to work. But anyway, that's just, my father always took care of his kids and stuff like that. So that's what I was, how I was raised. Like, I didn't really know that stuff when I was younger, but it's like I'm there now where it's like, I'm a man and I gotta, I don't got nobody to provide for but my family, which is, my two youngest sisters and my mom, hopefully my father, hopefully everything will take off. But yeah. But like I said, when you get older, you look at how, there's things that um older people go through. It's like you're gonna get there. Stuff hurting and backs and all kind of stuff. Like, yeah. I did, and then like I said too about sometimes as you get older, I guess, people become some people are just miserable. But it doesn't help, like, if you're in a bad situation or things is tough or you just miserable. But when you get older, you know that you getting every birthday you're getting closer to your end date, expiration date. I just had an issue with uh, uh, somebody. I just had an issue just now. I was just working, and I guess a customer claimed that I was blocking their driveway. I'm not gonna show you the video or nothing like that, but I videoed it because I'm looking, and I'm like, I'm not. It was probably like this much, but she had this much of space to get out, and she even said it. I'm not going to drive over the curve, and the curb wasn't like a curb like this, like a curb that's like this high. The curb was probably like this, and she was in an SUV, and I'm looking, I'm like, but the thing with is, I kind of failed. I feel like I failed myself because I could have handled the situation better. I didn't handle it bad, but I could have killed her with kindness. But I slipped up and I let her, because she came up on me with an attitude. She wasn't yelling, but she came up on me with an attitude, and she like rolled up on me. She came storming out and just rolled up on me and was like going off with an attitude, and I wasn't feeling that. And it's Monday. So I was like, look, once she just came off with the attitude, I said, we're done here. I ain't even going to really entertain this with you. When she kept going off and saying, oh, I took pictures and I'm going to tell your supervisor. And I said, okay. I said, you know what? I'm going to do one better for you. I'm about to video and take pictures. And I'm going to send it to him too. And then you could complain all you want. I said, it's not really a big deal. Like, I mean, whatever happens, happens, and ain't nothing happened, but it's not a big deal. But I'm looking like, yo, you have all this room. She even said it. Oh, I'm not gonna drive off the curb. And I'm like looking at it like, what curve? What curve you not gonna drive off of? The curve is this much of a curve. And you're in an SUV. She had mad room, but people just miserable. I'm not going to say female, male thing, but like I said, she was a female, but it's like, I'm not saying females can't drive or they don't know how to drive. I didn't say that. Y'all said that. But a majority of females, sometimes they act like they can't see, or they just be nervous or scared, or she just was complaining. And she wasn't a Karen. I don't know what she was. She might have been an old Karen or a Karen mixed with a half Karen, half Spanish or something like that. I don't know what she was. I don't think she was Spanish or Puerto Rican. I think she might have been an old Karen. But I'm not trying to say all females can't drive or they just don't. I'm not saying that. Y'all saying that. What I'm saying is, she could have got, she just complaining. Like, I don't want to make it a male female thing, but if that was a dude, first of all, he wouldn't have ran up on me like that. No, second of all, he wouldn't have ran up on me like that. First of all, he would have just drove out because he would have, like, really? If y'all would have seen this. People just love to be miserable and complain about stuff. So don't get old. And it gets, like I said, life gets tougher the older you get, unless you got your shit together. And I don't have mine together. I'm trying to get it together. It's coming along though from from a while ago. I really messed up. I guess I'm 46, so I messed up my 30s, yo. My 30s, young men out there, my phone at? My other phone. Young men out there, don't don't chase women. I chased the women in my in my teens and my 20s. I was trying to knock everything down, any and everything. Old women, young girls my age, high school and stuff. From high school all the way in my in my 20s, I was just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? My 30s, is when I really I look back at my 30s, from 30, definitely from I say 30 to 10 years, 30 to 40, I was, my ex, whatever, my daughter's mom. And we good, we cool, whatever. But I really wasted so much time after, I guess, the breakup or whatever, trying to off and on with her, still dealing, not being together, but still dealing with trying to chase her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying she a bad person, because she's not, but I wasted a lot of time still just entertaining and dealing with trying to maybe things will work out, 10 years. Whew. If I would have known the stuff I know now, cause from 38 to 30, 38 to 40, I kind of started to, but my 40s it's like I started to really figure, learn stuff and, start to go on the right, path. But I wasn't really like right now, I'm really doing my thing, trying to, at least, but I'm really doing my thing. And I got my purpose now. I didn't really figure out my purpose until 40, 41, maybe 42, something like that. I'm late. And I'm trying to tell you young men out there, don't be as late as me, man. I always try to, even people I work with, the young dudes I work with, you know what I mean? I tell them, don't be late, man. Try to figure it out, because if I would have known the stuff I know now when I was freaking 18, oh my, I'd be a billionaire probably. I gotta go. My lunch is over. So thanks for watching, y'all. If you don't mind, you can hit the like button, subscribe, share, but really go check out Life's a Movie. I usually just hit the speaker and be like, Life's a Movie, Soaring Digital Lies. That's the first video I did, because it's trying to find it. I don't want to try to change it to make it easier to find. You'll find it. The reason why it's kind of tough to find, because it's not a small channel. It's the itsy bitsy spider teeny tiny channel. YouTube promotes. They stay starting to promote my thing a little bit. The algorithm is weird. I'm out, YouTube. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe. Peace. Everybody stay blessed. Yeah.